It's a place well hidden. It's just below the above. Out of Date's impressed you made it this far, but there's still so much left to do. The end of the world is still on everyone's minds. You've beaten a path where you have the power to destroy or save everyone. Question is, what you'll do with that responsibility. He can sense that your heart beats steadily and acknowledges that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Thinks it's important that you remember who you are and where you came from. Someone without knowledge of their history and origin is like a tree without roots. What do you think his are? He's the one that's called Out of Date, remember? Out of Date says there's a time for everything, and now there's no use thinking of the past, for it's gone. Think of the present, because that's where you are. It's time to set your priorities as the one who completes things. If you continue to do good, good will follow you. If the world really does end, there won't be anywhere to run. So he's prepared for the worst, something he calls the Ark. He hopes you're right. He gets that you mean the journey continues either way, but personally he wants the tree to survive. Out of Date says there's no clear record of the chain of events that changed the course of history and brought the world to its knees. He's found evidence on the Ark, records of a crisis, decades of contamination that permeated the ground and broke its inner core. The contamination disrupted what we now know as Ki energy, the life force that runs through all things, living and inanimate. He's been told the blight affected everything at a genetic level and turned our perception of normality on its head. It was only those that changed that avoided extinction, proving that the possibility for survival and renewal was real. He understands you are curious about the ship at the foot of the tree. He says it surfaced when the oil broke through the ground. The Ark predates the back-in days, and now, after years of study of the manuals he found inside, he believes he's figured the ship out. The Ark has room for 4 more, and he trusts you'll apply wisdom to your compassion and choose whom to save if the world comes to end. He'll keep the seats open, and you are free to invite up to 4 others to join you in the Ark in the event of a cataclysm.
voto lola.
Out of Date says that from what he's heard, you've been busy.
Ba lo yualo.
He says he appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's got urgent news from his friend Goop in the southeast.
Far come makoto far ti taba. Lo atolo maua.
Out of Date says that even though he's unsure about your intentions, he hopes you'll support Goop.
Ewe boboye. E bubuko von vunvun.
He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Goop and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you. That's the sound of impending doom. Out of Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porkypuff needs to be handled.
Tulua ba volua.
Out of Date says that Goop is worried now that the Southeast World Eater is stepping up its activity.
Lo atolo dom. Koyeto koreboy.
He explains that Goop is working on a goo-gliding vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help to get it done.
Pilvov ugvuhu vobra bu.
Out of Date suggests that you should head southeast as fast as possible and see what you can do to help.
Fofo umba bagua papamu.
He wonders what's on your mind.
E baso do bubu bukoye.
Says you're welcome back. Hope you haven't seen the sky for the last time. Don't be feary. It probably won't bite. The tribes need someone to unite them. Says the Tree of Life's health is that of the... Give it a little kick. You found Snodesburg. Such a neat village. Let's see. offers you extraordinary prices for extraordinary things. Can sense you want to practice your skills at bartering. Always a deal to be made. Found a good home for your junk. Fair trade. Perfect pantsies. You have hours stretching before you. Whoa, that's some skronky metal scrap there. Microwave. Yeah. The future is in your hands, so take care of it.